Good afternoon, everybody. This is Strike Pro Round 9 of Hobie Kayak Bream Series 9, presented by Daiwa. We have a large group of sponsors that we need to thank. We'll do that straight off. Berkeley, Atomic, Lowrance, Rhino Rack, Power Pole, TT Lures, Strike Pro, Mortgage Corp, Hobie Polarized, Pro Lure, JML and ABT. Today, anglers were fishing for 4 bream out on the waters of the Gold Coast up here in Queensland. First up, we're going to take 2 anglers who are going to assist us today. We're going to start off with them so that they can get their bags weighed and get in to do some measuring fish at the Berkeley Bump Tub and taking photos instead of the usual turkey who does it down at the fish release area. So first up, when we're ready, we have Christopher Purnell from New South Wales. Chris is sitting in 27th place at the moment on day 1. This is the final day of the tournament, so we're going to have a winner this afternoon. Thanks, Chris. Let's give you a microphone. I think it's down on that table here. Here we go.
Try this one.
There we go, Chris.
Cheers, Bob.
Thanks, mate. How'd your day go, mate?
Yeah, a little better than yesterday. A little bit more boat traffic, but all told, hopefully a little heavier than yesterday's bag.
Okay, cool, mate. You have 4 fish, so you've got the full bag here. Here we go, mate. Let's see what you get. 1.70.
That'll do it.
That'll do it. That's sitting you in You're sitting in number 1, mate.
Surprise, surprise.
Congratulations. Well done. Okay, thank you, Chris.
Good on you, mate.
Thank you. Next up on stage, 2013 World Champion, 2016 second best in the world, 2016 Australian Champion, and he won it here on the Gold Coast, Mr. Richard Summerton from Victoria. Hey, Rich, how'd your day go, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Got them pretty quicker than yesterday, and then, it was just upgraded all at some stage.
So you got your 4 fish and you upgraded. How many fish you reckon you caught today?
Probably about 20 legals.
20 legals. Not bad. You travelled a fair way too.
Yes, I did.
Okay, here we go, Chris. Rich. Currently number 1 with a total of 4.61 kilos. Happy with that, mate?
Oh, for now.
For now. Good. I can understand that one. Whoa. Thanks for helping out. We're just waiting to organise who's next. Okay, Michael Mars from Queensland. Michael's sitting in 8th place currently, top 10. He's got 4 fish in his bag. Michael came in a little early today, but he's still... How you going, mate?
Oh, tough day today, mate, but we managed to get there and we managed to get our bag, so I'm pretty happy with that.
It's not a bad bag either. What do you reckon she's going to weigh, mate?
Probably right on the 2 kilos, I'd say.
Right on 2 kilos. Let's see how we go, mate. Just under at 1.70. It's taken you up to 2nd position after Richard on 4.04 kilos.
Won't be there for long, but that's good.
Okay, well done. Thanks, mate. Next up, we have James Howarth, another Queenslander. James has got his 4 fish. James was sitting in 9th position after the first day of the tournament on 2.28 kilos. How'd you go today, mate?
All right, I guess. It was a pretty tough day for me as well. Didn't quite get the fish I was hoping for, but got there in the end.
Okay, there's a couple of little fellas in there, but you got a nice bag. They're jumping about like crazy. Your bag weight is
1.48.
1.48 kilos. You've got a total weight of 3.76, and you are currently in 3rd position. Thanks, James. Next angler up is Warren Cossell from Queensland. Warren is sitting in 22nd place. He wouldn't be really happy with that. On 2 point... What's that? Take that, mate. That's fishing. We better get a bit rid of that water, Warren. You tried to get water in there, mate. Look at that. He tried to get 200 grams. There you go. We got rid of it. Okay, let's see you go, Warren. Warren's in 22nd place till he gets this bag, and he's jumped up into 4th position. Warren.
Take a picture quick.
Take a picture quick. Thanks, mate. Take your bag. I've been told I need to hurry on today. I spoke too much yesterday. Kept the microphone off all of the anglers and just dominated it all myself. Next up, we got Lex Irwin, another Queenslander. Lex has won here previously last year at the same tournament, actually. Lex is in 28th position. There you go, Lex.
And not to get any higher, I'd say.
Not to get any higher. Well, Lex isn't really confident. He had 1.51 kilos yesterday. He needs 3.11 to take the lead.
I'll go back out again tomorrow.
Here we go, mate. You're in 5th place. You've got yourself 2.99 kilos total, mate.
Bob.
Thank you, Lex. I'll take the mic, mate. Thank you. Coming up next on stage, another Queenslander, it's looking like. We've got Michael Halliday, and Michael's got 4 fish again. He had 4 yesterday for 2.23 kilos. Michael was sitting in 13th position. How do you think your day went, mate?
It was a lot tougher than yesterday. No dramas getting fish, but just couldn't get the size there.
Okay, Michael, we'll see what you've got in the bag, mate. Seems like a pretty average bag. 1.54 kilos, I think it was.
Yep.
And you've jumped up into 3rd position, mate, on 3.77 kilos.
All right.
All right.
That won't last long.
It won't last long, well. Well done, mate. Next on stage, just Queenslander after Queenslander, Scott Sandylands. Queenslander. Scott Sandylands had 4 fish yesterday for 2.4 kilos. He was in 12th position. How you going, Scott?
Good, Bob.
Did you have... Oh, yeah, it's a pretty heavy... It's the heaviest bag I think I've felt so far today. It's not bad. Look, possibly a little bit above average or around it. Let's see what you're weighing in, mate. You have jumped up into 2nd position, mate, on 4.59 kilos. Not far behind the leader.
Yep, that's good.
Happy with that?
Yep.
You think you'll hang in there?
No, I doubt it.
You doubt it. Well, it doesn't leave much room for the winner either then. Thank you very much. Next up, we have our first New South Welshman, Mr. Dave Hedge. Dave has fished the World Championship in 2012 in Texas, Austin, Texas, fishing for largemouth bass. Dave is from the Central Coast in New South Wales and he's weighing 4 fish. Not a bad bag, Dave. I can feel it.
I've got one nice one in there.
You got a nice one? Are you going to weigh him individually, you think?
Yeah, I don't think you'll quite get there, but we'll weigh him anyway.
Okay, well, let's see what your bag weighs first. Here we go. Dave's sitting in 34th position at the moment. He's got a bag, well, bigger bag than yesterday, 1.79 kilos. He's jumped up into 7th position.
Don't stay there, but hey.
Hold that, mate. I'll grab the bag and I'll take the mic from you. There you go. And if you can just drop your big fella in there. Okay. I don't think it's going to get there, Dave. For the big brim, you need to beat Michelle Carmody. Yesterday she had the biggest brim, 0.93, 930 grams. Let's see how you go. He's weighing in at 720 grams, mate. A couple of hundred underneath what you needed. Let's drop him back in. Thanks for travelling all the way up from the Central Coast, Dave. Good to see you, mate. Okay, next up, another Queenslander, Steve Crawley. Steve fishes here quite regularly, Steve? No? Yes? No? No?
I got kids, mate. I come down here about once every 8
Ah, the mic. We've got a mic problem. Let's see.
Right.
You tested you. There you go. It's turned on.
Cheers, mate. No, don't get down here as much as I'd like to. I only live an hour away and, don't get down here a lot.
Okay. Well, you have 3 fish. 3 fish. They're not really big.
No.
It's not going to bump you up from 15th position in the end, I think. It might right now. But you're currently now sitting in 7th position with... I go down to 7th. Waiting for 3.11 kilos. In 8th position, I'll take that back. And your bag weighed 1.51 kilos.
Cheers, Bob. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. Good to see you. Next up on stage, we have another Queenslander, Sun State Hobie dominated event. Sun State Hobie are helping us out here as well, supplying the food for all the anglers. How you going, Anthony?
Yeah, not too bad. Tough day today.
Tough day?
Yeah.
Spotted you up in the canals. What canal was that?
Yeah, that was up in Runaway Bay Canal.
Runaway Bay, yeah, okay. And you caught a fish in front of us.
I did. That was my best one for the day.
That was your best one for the day. Okay. Here we go, mate. You're in 26th position with a total of 1.67 kilos. You need 2.95 to take the lead, and you've picked yourself up 0.94. It's not going to do too much for you, mate. You're not going to take home the bacon tonight. Thank you. Next up, Michael Walker from New South Wales. Michael needs 3.45 kilos to take the lead. Here we go. My fault. My fault. Wade Walker. Wade.
2 days in a row, mate.
2 days. What a goose. Okay, Wade. Wade isn't from New South Wales either, by the way. He's from Queensland. And Wade still needs, even if he was Michael or Wade or whatever, he still needs 3.72 kilos to take the lead. He's currently in 40th position. He has a 4-fish bag, and Wade's going to weigh in at 1.69 kilos.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. He's liking it.
Better than yesterday.
Better than yesterday. Well, as long as you're happy and you've improved your position, mate. You're in 13th at the moment, if I'm right. No, I'm not. You're in 14th currently.
No, I'll take 13.
You'll take 13. Okay. You can have it for the time being, all right? Next up, we have Stephen Mars. Hot shot Queenslander. Likes to fish here. Got qualified for the World Championship in 2012, but wasn't able to go to America. Is that right?
Yeah, I was a bit crook.
Hey, how about taking that?
Yeah, I got a bit sick that year, so
Your brother went though, didn't he?
I'll let him go, yeah.
You let him go. They both qualified, twins, and his brother Tim went over to the States and fished for largemouth bass in Texas. See if you can... Oh, well, you haven't done enough of tournaments to qualify for the Worlds this year, mate.
Probably not, no.
Definitely not, I say. Here we go. Let's see how you've done today. You're currently sitting... we have... Let's see. You've jumped up into the lead, mate, with 4.64 kilos.
Pretty happy with that bag.
I reckon you'd be happy. Your bag weighed 2.11 kilos. Think you're going to hang in there, mate?
I don't think I will. I've heard of some big fish got caught today, so
Yeah.
we'll see how we go.
Yeah. Good luck.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll see you up on stage with a check later on this afternoon. Next up, we've got Jeff Alford, first guy from the Australian Capital Territory. We had a few guys from the ACT come up. Jeff's sitting in 23rd position with a total weight of 1.75 kilos. Jeff's competed in a lot of events this year. Thanks, Jeff. How you going, mate? Good bag.
Had a fantastic day, yeah.
Good bag, mate.
Really?
Yeah.
It was really easy. So easy today.
Jeff's had a few struggles over the season.
Struggles, yeah.
A lot of struggles over the season.
No, it was easy, mate.
Good. Okay, let's see what she weighs, Jeff. Jeff needs 2.9 to take the lead. It's a good bag, 2.52. And Jeff's jumped up into 4th position. Well done, mate.
Can I weigh one of them?
You can weigh one. I'll take that. It's a nice looking fish. Jeff is going to pull out here. It looks good, but it doesn't feel as heavy as it looks. Let's see. Could be deceptive. He needs 0.93 to take the lead. Oh, bad luck, mate.
That's all right.
0.84. Want to grab you? Thanks, Jeff. We're going to see you up here again for the next event? Yeah, coming up for... Where are we at? Mooloolaba, that'll be it. A one-day event at Mooloolaba is the next tournament on the Hobie Kayak Bream Series this year. After that, we go to Foster, which will be a really big event, and over to WA. Well, look out, we've got Doug Baker. Hey, Doug.
How you going?
Hey, good bag, mate. You're happy? You got a smile.
I'm so happy.
You're so happy.
This will be
All
my
right.
PB, and I've had a fantastic day, and yeah, really happy.
Really happy. Okay.
Not good enough to win or get up into a place.
It's not. He needs 3.16 to take the lead. He's
don't think
currently
so.
sitting in 31st position. Okay, he's got 4 fish. They're a good bag. 2.26 kilo. Oh, look at that. There's
I'm
a
happy with
man.
that.
Well done, mate.
Absolutely.
Well, there you go. I'll shake your hand even for you. There you go.
I thought about weighing a big one, but I don't think I will.
Okay. The crowd's calling for a weight. What do you want him to weigh?
Can I weigh this one?
You can weigh him. I'll just... You don't think so? No. Yes or no? No?
Oh, we'll weigh.
Yeah, okay, here we go.
Nice one.
Oh... Get him. I don't think... Currently, the big bream is held by a lady, and you're well under. It's only 2/3 of her fish, which weighed 0.93.
I don't care.
But anyway, it's worth $100, so it's worth having a go. You never know what your fish is going to weigh. Next up on stage, we have New South Welshman Mark Young. You're gonna. There you go. Bringing the family up on stage. A nice bag, Mark. I reckon this is the bag of the day so far.
Hope so.
You hope so. Mark is sitting in 19th position. He needs with 2.27. He needs 2.38 kilos to take the lead. You don't think so? Let's see how we go, mate. Okay, we'll drop her in. It's a good bag. And it's 2.57, and he's taken the lead. Well done. You got any fish in there special that you want to... No? Okay, mate. Thank you. We're just waiting for the next angler. Anglers have a bit of a haul to go down and get their bags today. It's our first lady for the day, Tamika Purnell. Tamika weighed 2 fish yesterday. Today she's only weighing 1. Oh, disappointing. Tamika. You struggled? Hey, there you go.
I struggled.
You struggled. I'm struggling up here too, Tamika, so don't worry about that.
You're
I can
doing
tell
fantastic.
You. Okay, this fish got to be a massive fish. It's got to weigh 4.01 for you to take the lead, Tamika.
It'll be close.
It'll be close. She's in 42nd position. I bet you jump up in position. You've moved to 33. How about we leave it at that?
That's
From
fantastic.
42nd to
My
33? Good one. Thanks, Tamika. We also do have a prize called the Mortgage Corp Monster Mover. The Monster Mover wins themselves a prize from Mortgage Corp, a battery power pack, and that's for the person who moves moves the most up the leaderboard from day 1 to day 2. Next up, we have Michelle Carmody from New South Wales. Michelle is the current big bream leader. She's only going to weigh in 1 fish today, and Michelle is sitting in 2nd position in the women's division. Michelle's also competes in the open division. Pardon me. Thanks, Michelle. Well, I won't drain all the water out of there, Michelle, for you.
No, please stop.
Okay. All right. So let's see how you go, Michelle. And Michelle's one fish is just above the Gold Coast Queensland average. It's 4.47 kilos. Whew. No, I'll do it. The average fish that we caught right on average yesterday for here. The average fish weight caught was 460 grams, and that's pretty much the average weight for bream that we've measured over the 9 years we've been running tournaments up here. Next up, we've got Michael Walker from New South Wales. Michael's got 4 fish. Hey, Michael, how'd you go, mate?
Yeah, a better day today than yesterday. Still struggled to upgraded once, but...
okay, Michael had 1.17 kilos yesterday. This bag's going to beat that. He was in 39th position. Let's see how we're going, Michael. Your bag today is 1.74 kilos, and you've jumped to 14th position.
Beautiful, thanks.
Thank you. Next up, we have another one of those Sun State Hobie jerseys, Richard Orchard from Queensland. Richard's bringing in 1 fish. No, sorry, I'll take that back, mate. You can only have 1 fish. No, he's bringing up 4 fish. He's bringing up 4 fish, but Richard, the disappointing part here is that you were late, and if you're late, it incurs a penalty. So we'll apply that penalty directly here after we weigh the fish. You're currently in 30th position with 1.68 kilos. You need 3.17 to take the lead, and your weight comes in at a solid 1.97 kilos. That's above the average weight. With your penalty, you're down to 1.90. So you're currently in, I think that was 9th position. Thanks, mate. If I don't hand you the microphone, reach out for it, okay? I just look down there and there's the mic sitting on the weigh table. Here you go. Mitchie King, the Victoria. Mitch.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Not the greatest day, not what I was looking for, but found me 4, upgraded and went for the big paddle again up to Sovereign. So
Mitch represented Australia last year in the USA. He competed in Louisiana. Did you catch any fish over there, mate?
got some redfish. It's very addictive.
Very addictive.
I'll be back.
You'll be back.
I'm going back there.
Oh, okay. Nice. Mitch had 1.88 kilos yesterday, sitting in 25th position. He needs 2.97 to take the lead. And you're just a bit short of that, 2.16. You've moved up to 6th position, Mitch. Sorry, take that back, 7th. Hopefully you can stay there.
That'd be nice.
Thank you, mate.
Thanks.
Okay, next up, Stephen Pryke. Now, Stephen is also from Victoria. He's a youth. He's in the youth division. He is currently in, well, he's not now, but I think yesterday, at the end of the day, you were in 2nd position?
Yeah, in 2nd place for the...
2nd place. How old are you, Stephen?
19 years of age.
19. So, this boy's going to be a hot angler by the time he reaches my age, 32. Okay. Here we go. Nothing funny about that. See. Okay, here we go, mate. What do you got? 2.34 kilos. You're in 1st position now. Do you reckon you'll hang in there?
I'd like it to.
You'd like to. I reckon we're going to see you up on stage later on this afternoon.
Oh.
Even if you're not holding the number 1, you're going to be up here. Okay, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Stephen is leading the youth division now. He's on 4.93 kilos, well ahead of the 2nd place competitor who's already weighed in at 3.76. We've still got the 3rd youth to weigh in. Here we go. Tim Olsen from the ACT. How'd you go, Tim?
Better than yesterday. So I got 3 fish. Yesterday I got 1. Decided to try something different and headed to the southern side of Wave Break Island. Just hit the point there and used a couple of cranker crabs to get a few fish.
We saw you there throwing it at the rocks.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what you did most of the day?
Yeah, and then it started to get quite heavier with the tide, and then I decided to go around and try and do whatever I can do.
Okay, mate, you need 4.27 kilos, not going to happen, to take the lead. And you doubled your bag nearly from yesterday, mate, so that's pretty good.
No, happy with that.
You happy with that?
Yeah.
Good work. Thanks, Tim. Thanks for coming all the way up to Queensland.
No problem.
And thanks for attending all the other Hobie events that you attend. Scott Markinkowski from New South Wales. Scott's got 4 fish. He weighed 3 in yesterday for 0.86. Fish were a bit below average yesterday. How do you go today, mate?
Yeah, it went good today. Fished the canals instead.
What, you changed your tactics?
Yeah, I was just fishing out the front here yesterday and didn't do too well.
Okay. I need to wait a little bit here, I think. No. Here we go. You need 4 kilos, 4.08 to take the lead. You got half that. And you are sitting in, let's see, wait for it, 19th position.
Cool. Happy with that.
Happy with that. Thanks for travelling up. Where do you come from?
Jamboree, down Claymore Way.
Jamboree, near us. Good one. Thank you. Next up, we have Queenslander Marco Grubb. Marco weighed 3 fish yesterday for 1.19 kilos. Today he's got a 4 fish bag. He's in 41st position. He needs 3.75 to take the lead. Yesterday he had a total weight of 1.19 kilos. And he's probably one of the furthest travelled anglers. Really put an effort. We saw him down at Malakuta in Victoria, and then you went to Port Macquarie.
Port Macquarie as well, yep.
So he's done a couple of long hauls. Okay, let's see how you go, Marco. Marco's weighed in at 1.60 kilos, and I reckon that will be 21st position, and that's what you are, mate.
Nice, thank you.
I'd also like to say you assisted somebody out there today who needed a little bit of help.
Yep.
And that's one of the things we have. It's not a rule, but it's like a code virtually among the kayak anglers. If somebody needs assistance, you stop fishing and you go and help them. And congratulations, mate. There was a few of you, and you were one of those people. Thank you. Next up, we have Andrew Taylor. Andrew's only weighing in 2 fish today. He had 3 yesterday. He's got 55 Angler of the Year points and he's in 55th position in Angler of the Year and on 190 points. There you go, mate.
Yeah, a little bit slow today, mate. A bit disappointed with myself again, but it's all good. I should have stayed out in the flats here, I think.
Where'd you go to?
Up the other end in one of the canals. I can't even remember which one it's called. But
and it didn't pay off for you. Well, you took a chance, mate. Well done. Okay, he needs 3.77 kilos to take the lead. He's in 42nd position. Will he jump up a little? Let's see. You jumped up a lot. You're in 25th. That'll go to. Okay. And as a bit of an explanation to those people who don't know, AOY, or Angler of the Year, we have a total point system of all the rounds that you finish. You win at an event, you get 100 points, and it goes down from there. Angler of the Year gets themselves a nice cash prize supplied by Mortgage Corp, and they win a trip this year to the USA to fish for come on board. Fish with Carl Jacobson for bass. They also get themselves into the Australian team to compete in the next World Championship, which will be in Sweden, Amal, Sweden. And I probably missed out on something else, but we'll get back to that. Let's see, we've got Paul De Los Santos. Paul is a first-time angler. It's his second weigh-in. He weighed 4 fish yesterday and was rupped with that. He just wanted to get a fish. And guess what? Hey, mate, he didn't ask for this. Here you go. Just 1 fish. He's got 4 fish yesterday and he's done a double. He's got 4 again today, so he's got himself 7 more fish than he was hoping for. Here we go, mate. Your 4 fish weigh 1.55 kilos.
I'm happy.
You're happy? If you're happy, I'm happy. We hope to see you in more tournaments, mate.
Oh, definitely. Planning on coming to Foster.
Foster?
Yeah.
You're going to see a big one there. That'll be really good. Good one. Next up, Ryan Preclasser.
Oh, well done, Bob.
Well done, I did it.
Close enough.
Good on you, mate.
Steve was.
Better than. I'm glad you didn't have the microphone for that comment. So
I'm glad I didn't either.
Well, I think I might have been the only one who heard it, so that's good. Okay, you need 4.94, massive,
massive bag that I don't have.
Massive bag. You've got yourself 2 fish. You didn't get any yesterday.
I didn't. Struggled yesterday.
You struggled yesterday. You've just obviously went to the wrong places, or you had somebody else getting all the fish in front of you.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got 2 fish today. We won't worry about how many you need to weigh in to get the lead, but look, you're on the board. That's excellent. I reckon 0.83, you might be the monster mover. Who knows?
That's
mate?
all right. Something's always
I
better
can't
than
call
nothing.
it yet, but you know you're going to be close. You went from 0 to 830 grams. That's not bad.
No, not at all. So
another one of the guys who assisted the angler who was in a little bit of trouble. You were probably the first one there.
I was the first one, closely followed by one of the other fellas.
Yeah, well, good for setting the standard, mate. And I'm glad other people followed your example. I've got to congratulate you on that.
Thanks, Bob.
Well done. Thank you very much. Okay, next up to the weigh-in table is Billy Howard from Queensland. Billy's a Sun State, works at a Sun State Hobie, I think. Yes. Billy, take the mic, mate. Your boss is over in, your second boss, the lower one of the two. She's the boss. Trish Gray is over there. She's the boss. Her husband, Mal Gray's over in the Netherlands, sailing in the World Championship. Let's see, Billy, you got 1 fish yesterday, but you smashed it today with 4.
Yeah,
it's
much
not a
better
huge
today, Bob.
bag, but it's a solid bag. It's an average bag. So let's see where you're going. You're jumping from 47th position. You had 0.47 yesterday. This is a solid bag, 1.72 kilos.
Yeah, much better.
You are now in 26th position.
Thanks, Bob.
No, thank you. We've got Justin Pugh from New South Wales. Justin wearing one of the original Hobie fishing shirts. Oh gosh, that brings back some memories. Okay. I didn't work for Hobie in those days, but I did a few Hobie jobs. Okay, here we go. 44th position currently. You got 4 fish yesterday for 1.11 kilos. You reckon this bag's going to beat that?
Yeah, way better.
Way better. Well, I'm going to weigh it and see if it's way better. Here we go. 4 fish weighing 1.92 kilos. Justin, well done, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Are you coming to any more rounds this year?
Mooloolaba.
Where are you coming to?
Mooloolaba.
We'll see you there, mate.
Be there.
Good one. Mooloolaba is a 1-day event. This has been a 2-day event. We fished yesterday and today. Mooloolaba will just be a single day. And next up, we have Luke Rogan. Luke won the last Hobie round, which was held down in Port Macquarie. It was his first round for the season. He's currently sitting in 40th position on 1.48 kilos. Take the mic, mate.
That's a bit better than that today.
Tell us about your day.
I went to the same place because I hooked a lot of big fish yesterday.
Yeah, but nobody knows where that is, mate. Where's the same place?
Oh, it's a secret.
Oh, it's still a secret.
Up the back of canals.
Back of some canal.
Yep.
Okay, wow, that's really letting it out, mate. I might get you off the stage, you're just not telling us anything.
Oh, you get that.
You get that. Okay, 1.90 kilos, you are now in, I reckon, 13th position. Yes, 13th position, mate. It's not quite where you want it to be.
No,
You're outside the money, mate, but, you know.
Yesterday hurt, but you get that.
Yesterday hurt, yeah. Thanks, mate. Are we going to see you up in Mooloolaba?
Yep.
Good one. Brendan Pichelle. Brendan is the leader on day 1. He's now sitting, not having weighed his bag, of course, he's now sitting in 23rd position.
Thanks, Will. I wish it was that heavy.
Yeah, he wishes it was that heavy. We saw him out there this morning struggling with a guy next to him who'd got himself 4 fish, the 4 fish full bag, in about 15 minutes after the start. Both fishing exactly the same pole. And you were struggling next
he
to
was
him.
taking the good ones though. So
He was taking
we'll see
the
if
good
that
ones.
Paid off.
Did you end up getting your fish in that spot?
Yeah, it took about another half hour after Steve left.
Another half hour. You had to wait for Steve to
Should have left
leave.
earlier, Steve.
So that was number 1 and number 2 from yesterday, fishing at exactly the same place at exactly the same time. One got a full bag, and the other one just waited and waited till Steve Pryke
He was
left.
just faster off the line, or I'm not that fit.
Okay, young punk, you know, got the legs. Okay, here we go. You need 2.10 to take the lead. You are just short, mate. Bad luck. 2.01.
I'm happy with that.
The 1 and the 0 in the wrong positions. He's happy, though. We might be going to see you up on the stage later today. Thanks, mate. Next up, Paul Hardiman from the ACT. Paul's done a bit of travelling too. He's been to a lot of events this year. He's in 37th position in the Angler of the Year. How big's your bag, mate?
Not very, about 1.2, I'm guessing.
It's not going to bump you up in the Angler of the Year standings then, you don't reckon?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I got a couple of competitors to thank for their assistance, Simon Morley and Glenn Allen, who are about to come up to weigh in, because they gave me some advice, which I heeded, and that's how I come back with 4 today.
Oh, nice. So he's jumped up from 1 fish yesterday. He's got 4 today. You're in for the Monster Mover 2, possibly. Let's see what you get today. Okay. Today you weigh in at 1.23 kilos. You wait for the tap. You are in 40th position.
Alrighty, thanks very much for that, and thanks to Hobie for putting on those comps.
Paul, thanks for coming to all the events, mate. It's great seeing you. You're a lovely guy. Okay, next up we have Glenn Allen from the Central Coast in New South Wales. Bringing up the family. Glenn's fished in the World Championships in China in 2015, Glenn? 2015, and Glenn's up there in Angler of the Year at the moment in 4th position. So that would, if he could hold that position, I reckon that would put him in, I can't confirm that, but if he could hold 4th, it probably would put him in the Australian team to compete in Sweden next year. But there's still 3 events in the series to go, so this is a pretty good bag. He needs 3.22 kilos to take the lead. He's not going to do that. It looks like there's 1 big fish in there. And Glenn, you've picked yourself up 2.64 kilos with your 4 fish. You have jumped into, I think, 7th position. You're in the top 10. Okay, do you want to weigh one of those fish, Glenn? Well, there's a couple. They're pretty similar, aren't they?
Yeah, but there's one bigger one. I don't think so. Yeah.
You want to weigh him? It's got to be 0.93. It's going through the bags, going through the shopping.
That one's nice and fat. We'll have a look. It won't do it.
It won't do it. I've lost all my power.
What do I do with him? You reckon?
Do you want to do it?
Yeah, I'll have a look.
Jim, power's gone. Yeah, mate. I'll take the. I'll take this. 700. Can you hold that? Okay. All right. He needs 0.93 to take the lead. I just need to put this mic down for a second to roll the bag and clear the water out of the bag. Okay. Here we go, Glenn. Points. We've got some volume happening here. 0.78, you can take him, Glenn. If you put him in your bag, please. Don't take both bags, I need one. Still a nice fish. Thank you, mate. Still a nice fish. I said before, I think, the average weight of fish here is 0.46. So 780 gram fish is a really good fish for the area.
Let's do the swap.
She's not coming on.
Just give us a few more moments here, please. Sorry about this. Just Jim, who's assisting me at the moment, is the tournament director for the event. I'm just the ring-in up here. Jim's the man who knows everything, and I'm just helping out. Usually this position would be filled by Steve Fields, who's very experienced, knows the job really well.
Just hold one mic away from the other one. Yep. Pretty good now.
And we're supposed to have the green light, but we've got no volume. Keep testing, testing, test, nothing. We've got nothing, Jim. Okay, just a moment, sorry about this. Testing, testing, test. Okay, that sounded good. Testing, yep, we're right. Thanks, Jim. Jim is a jack of all trades, and there's only one thing I'm a jack of. Okay, here we go. When Jim gets back and starts feeding me some information, we'll move on. Now, next angler coming up from the bump tub looks to be Simon Morley. It is. Simon is number 2 in Angler of the Year. So that's number 2 angler. We're up to 9 rounds. So after 9 rounds, Simon Morley. Oh, good back, Simon. Simon Morley from New South Wales. Bulleye, isn't it, Simon?
Yep, Bulleye.
Bulleye is a miner. Not really. You work in the mines, though.
I work in the mines.
He works in the mines down at Bulleye in New South Wales, just outside of Wollongong. Simon's travelled all over the country this year except Western Australia. Is that right?
Yeah, I haven't been to Western Australia this year.
Is your mic on?
Sure is.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Simon, we're going to weigh this. We're going to move on here. Here we go. You need 2.91 to take the lead. You have failed. Someone yelled out, you have failed. Oh, gosh. Oh, wait till he gets up. Is he coming on? Has he got a fish? Gordon, 2.37 kilos.
I'll take that.
You are in 7th position. You're in the top 10. Will that move you up in the Angler of the Year if you hold that?
No, I don't think
it
so.
It won't. Okay.
Richard's
well, it's a bit hard. Richard
uncatchable
Summerton.
now.
Uncatchable. Number 1, Richard Summerton, has had 5 events. He's had 3 wins, a 2nd and a 3rd, I think. There's no luck really in this fishing. When you've got the quality of these guys, there's more than luck. For me, there's nothing but luck if I'm really lucky. How you going, Jack? Good. Jack Gummy from New South Wales. That was his father, Gordon, abusing the last angler to weigh in. And Jack is a youth, currently sitting in 3rd position on 1.59 kilos. I don't think he's going to pick up the 3-point-something kilos that take the youth division. He needs 3.35 to take the lead. Okay, overall. Here we go, mate. 4 fish bag. And Jack's weighing in at 1.89 kilos. And I think it's going to be 16th position, Jack. We'll just wait a second. Yep, 16th position, mate.
Thank you.
There you go. Thanks, Jack. Jack travelled a long way. He's been doing a lot of tournaments this year also. And we really appreciate these guys that are travelling around following the tournaments. And now we've got Scott Carmody. Scott's moved up. Some Queenslanders would say to a better place. He's moved from from the ACT to Queensland. Living in Brisbane now.
Yeah,
how are you liking it in Brizzy, mate?
Oh, mate, the weather's so much better.
Okay, here we go, mate. You've got 4 fish. You need 3.08 to take the lead.
Yeah, no.
Okay, you're in 36th position. Let's see how we go. 1.64 kilos. That puts you in, I think, 16th position. Let me see. Yep, 16th. All right. Thanks, mate. Thanks for coming. Are you coming up to Mooloolaba? He'll be at Mooloolaba also. We'll hope to see a lot of other people there. We'd like to see a whole lot of new people come along. One day, it's not much time to organise. Tough for the interstate competitors, so maybe the numbers will be down a little. We need more Queenslanders there. Here's another New South Welshman, Kevin Bowes from Nowra.
Yep.
Warringah?
No, not Warringah.
Not Warringah. Hey, take this, mate. Take that.
Yeah, just north of Berry.
Just north of Berry in New South Wales. Okay. Kev had 4 fish yesterday for 1.75 kilos. He's only got 3 today. He's got 3 fish. He needs 3.19 to take the lead. Here we go, mate. Your fish weigh in at 1.10, and that's going to put you into 28th position.
Very good. Thank you.
Thanks, mate. You probably won't be coming to Mooloolaba. No, didn't think so. It's a long way for one day. Okay, next up we have Mark Muggleton. I think Mark might have moved from New South Wales to Queensland also. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Here we go, mate. You had 4 fish yesterday, 1.85 kilos. Today you have 4 fish again. Your 4 fish are fairly good, but they're not going to get the 3.09 to take the lead. You're in 38th position. You're going to jump up from there. You are now in 15th position. And I hope we're going to see you at Mooloolaba. Maybe. We'll see what happens. Okay. Arthur Amies. Another New South Welshman and another person from the Shoalhaven around the Nowra area and Jervis Bay in New South Wales. Guess how I said that? I said Jervis Bay, not Jarvis. That's how you say it. Just letting the world know. Oh, got a mic. I was just testing. I was testing you, Arthur. Arthur, give me your signatory pose. Quick. There you go. Anytime I rock up with a camera, that's what happens.
Shame you're not here.
Even if he's got a fish on board. Okay, he's got 4 fish. He needs 3.19 to take the lead. Here we go. 1.58 kilos. That's going to put you in 20th position. What do you think, Arthur?
Nah.
It's a long haul for that.
Yeah.
No money. You needed some petrol money, mate.
Oh, if you pay down to 50th, I'm fine.
No. We'd love to, mate. Here we go. It's another Queenslander. Phil Plewis. I think I said it correctly. I got it right. He's got 4 fish. He had 4 yesterday. He's sitting in 44th position, but that's because half the field have already weighed 2 bags. He had 1.33 kilos today. This bag feels a little bit bigger than that. I may be wrong, but let's see how we go. Yep, well and truly, 1.88 kilos. It's jumped Phil up into 23rd position.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Am I going to see you at Mooloolaba,
You
mate?
will, yeah.
I will, that's good, mate. Bring your friends. Bring your girlfriends. Bring everybody. Okay, Bryce Beachy. Here's a little star, a little competitive angler, this guy. Oh, Bryce. He doesn't like to lose anything, especially his position. Hey, Bryce. Tell us what this day went. It's not a bad bag. How did day go?
Day was good. Caught a lot of fish, but everyone around me seemed to be getting the bigger ones. So I was trying everything, throwing everything, and Glennie Allen rolled up next to me and just unleashed the fury. I don't think we're friends anymore. But,
He's good friend, Glenn.
Work on that. Yeah, it was a good day. Good to get out on the water.
Good one, mate. It's good to see you in the tournaments again. Haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah.
Okay. I think there's another guy who's moved up to Queensland from New South Wales.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got to stop rubbing that in. I'm from New South Wales. Okay. With only 1 bag weighed, you're in 35th position out of 50-odd anglers. So that's pretty good, mate. You need... Ooh, what do you need? 2.46 to take the lead.
Damn.
Do you think you got it?
No.
No? Well, it's going to go reasonably close. It's going to put you in top 10. Here we go. 2.17. You are currently in 4th position, if I'm not wrong. Yes, you're in 4th position. Happy with that?
Happy days.
Happy days. It's not number 1.
No.
For a competitive man like yourself, but you're in the top 10.
Top 10's good
You're
for me.
in the money, mate.
Happy days.
Good luck. Count how many anglers are left to see if you're going to hold it, huh? All right, here we go. We have our first PA, that's Pro Angler 17. That's a 17-foot Pro Angler. It's a dual Hobie kayak that has two Mirage drives. There you go. Who's going to take that? You can swap it around. The boys weren't able to fish yesterday, so this is their first bag that they're weighing in. They've caught 3 fish. They can't get 4 fish each. They can only get 4 fish between the two of them. The Pro Angler division is not part of the Open, so this will not affect the overall standings. But it's great to see you guys along, and I reckon you guys are going to go away with a little prize pack. So let's see what your 3 fish weighed, boys. 1.38 kilos. Okay, if you divide that by 460 grams, I don't know, does that make you your average fish? I think it's pretty close. Thanks, guys. Good to see you up here. You've got a big supporter over there. Well done, Trish Gray from Sunstate Hobie, who's been giving away those shirts to every second person that comes up here. Okay, here he is, Gordon Gammy, the troublemaker. He tried to give me $50 to improve his weight yesterday. Oh, he brought a tadpole. He's a goldfish or something from an aquarium. Just weigh it. Here you go. Here you go. You can abuse me with a microphone. Here we go, Jack. Oh, Gordon, excuse me. You're looking young. Yeah. Here we go, Gordon. Gordon, just below average, your fish is 410 grams.
It's all right. It's the first comp of no donuts.
No, first time with no donuts. Yeah. Nice one, mate. Well, I'm going to shake your hand for that. There you go. Congratulations, Gordon.
Thank you.
Thank you, mate. Oh, Gordon, he did it yesterday too. He's the final angler. Is that right? Okay, so we've been through the all anglers who competed in the tournament. It was amazing yesterday because yesterday out of the 50 or 51 anglers, only 1 angler didn't catch fish, and that is highly unusual. So, well done. And today, we'll just wait a few moments till we get all the scores calculated, but I'm fairly sure the youth division was taken out by Stephen Pryke from Victoria with 4.93 kilos. The women's division was taken out by Michelle Carmody on 1.92 kilos. The Masters division was taken out by a Queenslander, Lex Irwin, with 2.99 kilos. The first-timer competitors who are only competing for prize packs, they're not in the Open division. They don't pay a fee, and we let them enter for nothing so that they can get a taste of what tournaments are like and how we go about things. My screen's disappeared at the moment, so I can't tell you who that actual leader of that was. We'll just wait a few moments while the scores are being calculated and confirmed here. But we're going to get all the anglers up on stage, the top 10 who have won prizes today. Trish, are you coming up to present them? So Trish Gray from Sunstate Hobie is going to come up on stage. Trish will hand the prize packs and the prize checks to the anglers. Richard Summerton's got the camera. Are we going to get Rich back up here? There he is. Richard, hobbling. He's done an injury to his leg, and unfortunately he's got to travel all the way back to Victoria. That's not a good thing for him. Still walking now?
He's not walking back to Victoria.
He's not walking back to Victoria, fair enough. Okay, here we go. Richard, You're in the top 10, letting you know that, Rich. You were down there out of the action. You didn't really know too much what was going on. So in the youth division, here we go. Here are the winners of the divisions again as we go. I'll just quickly run through all the divisions and then we'll bring them up on stage. Stephen Pryke won the youth. Michelle Carmody, the women's. Lex Irwin, the masters. The 17T was taken out by Callum Sprott and Koji Maki. And the first time entry was won by the man who only hoped to get one fish, and he got himself 8, Paul De Los Santos. So first up, the youth, can we have Stephen Pryke on stage, please? I'll do the mortgage call one after these, Jim. I moved past that. Well done, Stephen. Stephen was also the Open Division winner. So let's get you, hold your youth one up, Stephen. Are you going to take a photo there? One-handed, Richard Somerton. Move forward for us. Move right up for us. Just take them all up there. There you go. You can go down with that. We'll bring you back up on stage later. Okay. And the women's, Michelle Carmody. Michelle, where are you, Michelle? Here she comes. Michelle Carmody's from New South Wales, and Michelle won the women's division. She had a total weight of 1.92 kilos. And Rich is going to take your photo. If you move forward, Michelle, please. And away from that little strap there, we'll get you over this way a little. Thank you. Good one. Look at Richard, one-handed. He's happy with that. He's using a Nikon, but he prefers a Canon. But he can still use a Nikon with one hand. We've got Lex Irwin in the Masters Division next. Lex, see you here. Where are you, mate? Here he comes. Lex. 8 fish for 2.99 kilos. Lex won the tournament here last year in the Open Division. Dropped back a little this year, but he's got himself a prize. Move forward for us, mate. Good on you. How do we mean, Lex? How old do you have to be in the Masters Division, mate?
25.
Too old is the answer. Looks like I make it there too, mate. Okay, thanks, Lex. Callum Sprott and Koji Maki get themselves a nice prize pack with 1.38 kilos, taking out the 17T division. How do you know these boys, Trish?
Oh, they're my A-team.
They're your A-team?
Yes.
Do they work for you?
They certainly do.
They work.
And they work very hard.
They work at Sunstate Hobie. Where at?
In Brisbane.
In Brisbane.
Oh, and if we've got a truck, at Kawana as well.
Yep. Okay, so you have two stores, Brisbane and Kawana. Okay, nice. Okay, there you go, boys. And, they get kisses. Nobody else does. Move forward, fellas. How many bosses kiss their employees? Yeah, you can get arrested for that. Okay. Here we go. First time entry. Give this man a big hand. He got his 8 fish instead of 1. He's won himself a prize pack, and we're going to see him back competing in the Open Division in Mooloolaba. Foster. I'll take that back. He's going to get travel down in New South Wales. Well done, Paul. Good on you, mate. Thanks for joining the Hobie Series, and we're going to see him in Foster, and hopefully next year we'll see him at a lot more events. Well done. Okay. Is this the Monster Mover we're talking here, Jimmy boy? Okay, the Monster Mover is a Queenslander. He got 1 fish on day 1 for 0.47. He got 4 fish on day 2 for 1.72. He got a total of 5 fish for 2.19 kilos. And it's Billy Howard from Queensland. I think it's another Sunstate Hobie employee. He's hiding around the back. He's working. He's running. He's running. He's hearing his name and he's running. Okay. Billy, Up with the boss. Get a kiss. Yeah, you got a cuddle and a kiss, and get yourself a photo, mate. Move forward. There you go. That's the Mortgage Corp Monster Mover. Mortgage Corp, great sponsor of Hobie events. Good on you, Neil. Good bloke too. Neil Carstairs from down in Victoria. Do you hear? I'll tell you what Somerton said in a minute, Neil. Okay, here we go. Big Brim. This is the biggest fish of the tournament. This is the biggest fish of the tournament over the 2 days. It was won by Michelle Carmody with a fish weighing 930 grams. Just on double the size of the average fish in this arena. Unfortunately, Richard took some beautiful pictures of the fish yesterday, and I lost it. So we've got to make this good, because this is Michelle's photo. I'm getting out of it. I'm getting away. Take 10 of these to make sure we get a good one. No portrait shots. Don't use them. Okay. Don't have to call me Jesus. It's okay. All right. Well done. Michelle just won herself $100 for that fish. She needs it right now. Sure does.
Add an extra zero.
Oh, I'd love to add an extra zero, but Jim won't let me. Okay. Still Jim's fault. Blame him for something today. Where are we at, Jimmy boy? We're starting with the top 10. We're starting at number 10. And he's going to be happy about that. First man from the ACT in 10th position, Jeff Alford. Weighed in 4.27 kilos, 8 fish. He wins himself a cheque for $90 and a sweet little sponsor prize pack.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Good, Jeff. Jeff will have that on Facebook for all his followers. Thousands of them he's got, all over the world. Okay, in 9th position, Glenn Allen from New South Wales. Central Coast boy, he wins himself $110. It's barely going to pay for his fuel, but he's got $110 and another sponsor prize pack. Well done, Glenn. In 8th position, Simon Morley from New South Wales. He takes home $130 and a sponsor prize pack. I don't know if it moves him up on the Angler of the Year score. It may well do, but he's in second. No, it can't. He's in 2nd position. I just got a nasty look from the leader of the Angler of the Year, Richard Somerton. He said, as if anyone's going to beat me. You're kidding. I've got such a lead. There's no one else is in it. Okay, here we go. Here's the man himself, Mr. Richard Somerton. He's going to take a selfie. He's in 6th position. Thanks, Arthur. He won himself $150, 4.59 kilos. And look, see, you can see he does it all the time. Look at the pose he's throwing for the shot. Unbelievable. Thanks, Richard. In 7th position, we have a Queenslander on the board, Mr. Scott Sandilands. Oh, no, hang on. We'll take that back. I missed one. I jumped one. Sorry, mate. You're in 7th position. Hang on. I had the glasses on the wrong way around. Scott is in 7th position. 4.59 kilos. He gets himself a bit of a pash. He won himself $150. Richard Somerton won at $170. Thanks, Scott. Sorry about that, mate.
Now, Richard's got to come back and get that photo done again.
Richard, you've got to get your photo done again. Look out. Yeah, look out. Oh, Arthur's coming. There's going to be a fight over the camera. They all want to take the photo. Here he goes.
You got 6 and 7.
Look at that. I nearly ripped off Richard $20. Gave it to Scott. I tried, but no. Okay, here we go. Okay, and now we have one of the hotshot Queenslanders, Stephen Mars from Queensland. He's taken out 5th position with 4.64 kilos from 8 fish. He won himself $190 and a sponsor prize pack. And he's picked himself up about 95, 96 Angler of the Year points. But he hasn't done enough tournaments, so it's not going to really count for too much. Good work, Stephen. Hope to see you at Mooloolaba. You'll be there. Well done. What about Foster? We're going to see you down there? Yes, there's a yes. Good one. Okay. In 4th position, nearly jumped again. In 4th position, we have Queenslander, Mr. BB Bryce Beachy. Bryce got 8 fish for 4.65 kilos. He wins himself $220 and a sponsor prize pack. Another man who likes to do the fish posing. Yeah, that's a good shot. Is that what you're getting in? Sorry? Okay. A couple of you guys might need to have a look. There's a couple of kayaks starting to drift as the tide's coming back in. 250 people just raced down to the water. Okay, in 3rd position from New South Wales, Mr. Mark Young. Well done, Mark. 8 fish for 4.84 kilos. $480 goes to your wife, and you can have the sponsor prize pack. Hey, Mark, I'll get your photo taken first, mate.
Do we want to get the young man in the photo too?
Jackson, go ahead. Come up.
That's a good one.
Daddy's going to have to duck down now. Smile.
Didn't know we had open fishing.
Here you go, Daddy. Give your prize pack or Jackson to hold something, and you can take the mic.
I'll take the cash.
Here you go, mate. Give us a quick rundown of your weekend, where you went, what you did, what you used.
Just went up to Sovereign Island, fished the canals up there, threw stick baits, cranky crabs and plastics. So, Z-Man, slim swims.
And you fished up here before?
Yeah.
So that was your plan? Where'd you work your plan out? Was it from your last tournament you did?
2 years ago here I did the same thing and got a 2nd, but this time I only got a 3rd. So.
Okay. Did you fish the Australian Championship up here last year?
I can't remember that.
I can. Yeah. Okay. Okay, mate. Thanks a lot. All right. Here's the man. 2nd place. He was leading on day 1. It was a little head-to-head contest straight from the start with Stephen Pryke. In 2nd place, Mr. Brendan Pichelle from New South Wales with 8 fish for 4.85 kilos. He wins himself a nice 750 buckaroonies, and he gets himself a good sponsor prize pack and a little bit of a kiss. Look out. I got to say, Brendan, not too many of them are gone except 2 employees, so, you know, you're doing all right.
I'm choosy, Bob.
Choosy? Okay. He's not saying too much for the other guys. No, you're not going anywhere, mate. You've got to have a say. Same thing. Right. Give us a rundown about your weekend and what you used and where you went and how things changed from day 1 to day 2.
Pre-fish was good, did really well on that. Day 1, because the Mariners were taken out of play, kind of threw me out a bit. I wanted to have a go in there. Hit the flats, a lot of grubbing, blades, and what else? Z-Mans and gulps. That was pretty much it. And ended up slugging out on the flats both days in the afternoon to get the fish. Dropped a few good ones today, unfortunately, but that's fishing.
So, is it a secret, or where'd you go first up this morning?
Stephen.
Okay, all right.
I chased Stephen out to the channel. He beat me to the marker, got his fish, so I wasn't in a rush because we knew the school were there. Just wanted to get 4 in the well. Got those 4. Well, Steve went first and did his thing. I went and chased some others on boat hulls, but couldn't get any upgrades. Come back onto the flats, and then they started hitting again. So worked the rest of the afternoon, except for the wind and jet boats. Do not like jet boats.
Yeah, only people with jet boats like them, mate.
Yes, very nice.
So, okay. Right. Mark, I'm going to see you and Brendan.
Thank you.
Up here or with me later. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. Congratulations. number one. It could very well be his first number one in a Hobie comp. I'm not really sure about this, but he has 8 fish for 4.93 kilos. He's a young punk. He's a young gun. He's just won himself the young gun title. He's won himself 1,430 smackaroonies and a sponsor prize pack. His boss from Lakes Entrance has let him come up here, and he had to do himself well to get able to get to other tournaments. He's done that. He's the star of the tournament, Stephen Pryke from Victoria. Well done, Stephen. That's this guy. You should see him hold fish for his photos. It's just unbelievable. He's probably a star at that before he was a star at fishing. Steve, you can just give us a rundown of your weekend, mate, and tell us what you did to kill all these old guys. Go for it, mate.
Each day I started out on the channel markers straight out in front of the takeoff.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of school fish there, easy, so I got a bag each day in the first 15-20 minutes, so I had a long time to upgrade, and then headed up towards the bridge. Worked the bridges and picked up a few upgrades off there, but the most consistent personally was the pool area. Managed to pick up a lot of bigger fish off that, and really helped me, especially that 880 yesterday.
That's where you upgraded, is it?
Yeah.
The pool area. But you got your bag out at the...
Yeah, I got my bag out at the channel markers each morning on Berkeley shrimps and Kitech minnows.
Okay, and what sort of rod were you using?
An E-Miller Control Freak with Diluvius.
Okay, and what was your... what line?
It was 3-pound nano fuel with 3-pound FC rock.
Okay, mate. All right. Well, you're going to be the star in the next Hobie newsletter. And if anyone wants one, there's a few of them floating around. Richard Somerton dominates them, so we need to get him out of the... I'm just sick of him being on every page. So, okay, I'm going to talk to you later. We'll have a bit of an interview off camera, but we're going to get the three of you back up.
Quickly before we go, I just want to say massive thanks to all friends and family for support, and big thanks to Riviera Bait Supplies and Lakes Entrance and Tony Kaiway for the support.
Well done, mate. What was that? Who's your boss again?
The sponsors, Riviera Bait Supplies, which is in Lakes Entrance, and Tonic Eyewear.
Cool, mate. Well, that's excellent. Okay, congratulations. Is your first win, isn't it?
Yep, that's the first official one.
And how many years have you been fishing Hobie tournaments?
This is my third season.
Third season. There you go. You should get some more young punks in, mate. Or don't you want to encourage anybody, because you're really going to take this out a few more times. This is your first tournament. You're going to win heaps. You are.
It's good to see a lot of new faces coming into the events, and it's growing and growing each year more and more, so it's going to be around for a long time.
Hey, mate, where were you sitting in Angler of the Year, do you know?
Previous to this round, I think I was 11th or 10th. I haven't checked for a while, so I'm not sure.
This is worth 100 Angler of the Year points. Is that what I'm looking at now, Jim? Unofficially. So you fished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tournaments. That's the amount of tournaments you can count for your Angler of the Year. It's moved you into third position, mate.
Yeah.
Third position. That's out of all anglers across the country competing for in Hobie events. It's put you in a really solid position for making the Australian team to go to Sweden. I hope you better keep that money.
Yeah, I'm going to have to put the money.
Because you're going to need that, I reckon. But, we can't confirm that. There's still quite a few... there's 2 events that are going to make a big difference. But you're right up there. Yep. Well done. I might be seeing you in Sweden if I'm allowed to go. Thanks, mate. Okay. I'd like to thank all the people that have helped us here today. I'd like to thank Trish Gray. Trish, come from Sunset Hobie. Richard Somerton for his help. Chris Purnell, wherever he's gone. There he is. Thank you, Chris. Chris is one of our dealers from down in Nowra, South Nowra. What's the name of that, Chris? I can't remember. I really can't. I've got it, mate. I've lost it completely. Go on, Trish, tell me what it is. I can't. I'm gone. I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for Jim Barry, the tournament director, for doing a fantastic job as he always does, and for looking after me. And we'll see everybody in Mooloolaba, our next event. And then, hey, Foster, got to be there. Thank you. Don't forget Western Australia, you guys.
Do you want it in front of the throw press on?